Now, how do you go after another god? You don't have to go after pieces of wood or iron, but you got to find something other than the God who deserves it and give your time and your energy and your resources to, and your affections to. And what fits in that hole in your life? That you give your time and your energy, your resources and desires to something of this world rather than something of God. And it says He serves them and they bow down to them. Now, I was in Kansas City for quite a few years. And in Kansas City, the Chiefs are a big thing. That stadium sells out for every game. And if the Chiefs are playing on Monday night, everybody wears red. It's called Red Monday. They wear red to work. You're expected to do that to show your allegiance to the team. I made it to one Chiefs game because it was a preseason game that somebody gave me a ticket to. And I went there. Hundreds of thousands of people, or thousands of people, tens of thousands of people showed up for that game. Even the preseason game, it was packed. Now, some of the things I found out about going and seeing the Chiefs. Number one, you've got to park. It seems like a mile away. And you got to walk all that distance to get to that game. Number two, you don't just park a mile away. You pay for parking at an exorbitant price, probably $10 just to park a mile away from the stadium, probably not even in a spot. You're up on grass, probably right off of on an incline. Third thing is, if you're lucky to get a ticket, you pay a high price for this ticket to get into that stadium, and you pay that price for a seat that is hard, and you sit next to people who are very inconsiderate. They blow smoke in your face. They spill their drinks on you. They yell loud all around you. They're an arm's length away, and they won't even acknowledge you. And yet you sit there right in the midst of them. If you're hungry, you go down, you pay $5 for a hot dog that's cold, or $3 for a watered-down Coke. The temperature's never right. It's either so sweltering hot, or you're shivering in the cold. The game's over. You hope it goes into overtime, and then it gets over. You walk down all these ramps and stairs, and you walk back across that mile back to your car. You're dodging traffic and people trying to get out of there. Then you get in your car and you wait 45 minutes to get out to the freeway before you can get free and go home. And you show up at home and someone asks you, well, how was it? You said, I can't wait to go back. I can't wait to go back. I just had a wonderful time. 5 hours out of your life with all those inconveniences thrown at you. What difference would it make if people were that enthusiastic about God? If things were so hopping that you had to park down at the high school, but you were just ready to do it, or park across at the shopping center. If you're willing to pay $50 for that, we can't pay people $50 to set up on the front row. Or if you were willing to pay for this Lord's Supper or the elements there, $5 for the bread and $3 for the drink, the juice. What difference would it make if the world looked at a people whose heart was so sold out, so strong in allegiance to God, that it didn't matter? And they got home after those kind of expectations put on you, and somebody asked you, how was church today? It was wonderful. I can't wait to go back, even at that high price. And you can begin to sense how the world's very obvious in their gods. And we're very questionable about our true allegiance that we should have to God.